Bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue et amené au Togo. You are welcome to Togo. You are welcome. Aujourd'hui, nous allons parler de problèmes environnementaux. Et bien avant cela, je tiens à dire à ces deux organisations non gouvernementales, en français on dit Kejibaus Youth Development Initiative Nigeria. Dans le français on dit la jeunesse et développement initiative au Nigeria. You are welcome. Et la seconde ONG s'appelle Habitable International Organization in Nigeria. Forgive me, I'm speaking French. En français on dit l'habitat international, l'organisation internationale de l'habitat. Soyez les bienvenus à l'ONU au Togo. Vous dites, il faut répondre. Vous ne répondez pas, you are welcome. After I will offer you Akume Togo food or Sokoro, anyone you like, I will offer you. Et la durabilité de nos communautés. Ce qui veut dire que ces défis affectent nos santé. Faites beaucoup attention, s'il vous plaît. Oui, on y va. La pollution plastique en particulier. Les plastiques constituent une menace à long terme. Si elle n'est pas corrigée ou si elle n'est pas correctement gérée, elle contamine le sol, l'eau et les systèmes alimentaires. Voyez-vous? Donc, ce qui veut dire qu'il faut gérer les plastiques. Les plastiques que nous achetons au dehors sous forme de l'eau, de ce que les Anglais appellent soft drink. Donc, tous les plastiques, il faut les gérer très bien. Je vous en prie. Sinon, ça affecte notre domaine sanitaire. Voilà. La participation communautaire est cruciale. Le recyclage, le compostage et la réutilisation permettent non seulement de réduire la pollution, mais aussi de créer des emplois et de promouvoir la durabilité. Est-ce que vous comprenez? On avance. L'assainissement est directement lié à la santé. Les communautés qui gèrent les déchets et maintiennent l'hygiène connaissent moins d'épidémies et bénéficient d'une meilleure qualité de vie. Ça, c'est très bien. Donc, pour les populations qui savent bien gérer les plastiques dans les domaines sanitaires, ils n'ont pas ce qu'on appelle le paludisme, ils n'ont pas de maladies épidémiques, ou quoi que ce soit. Donc, il faudrait que nous aussi, nous les imitons. Essayons de bien gérer ce que nous appelons les plastiques. S'il vous plaît. Merci. Continuons. Les approches participatives garantissent que les programmes d'assainissement sont maintenus à long terme et que tout en bénéficie, en particulier les enfants et les populations vulnérables. Ce qui veut dire que les enfants et certaines populations sont affectées directement. Il faudrait que nous fassions un peu d'efforts pour gérer ce qu'on appelle ces objets qui sont nuisibles. Oui, continuons. Combiner les solutions créées, un impact plus important, la gestion des déchets et l'assainissement vont de pair pour les communautés plus saines et plus résilientes. On continue. Chaque action individuelle et communautaire compte. Voilà, c'est ce que nous voulons. Chaque action communautaire et individuelle compte. This is the point I want. Turn it to English. Every individual and community action counts. So that is the main point. Tout le monde, toute personne doit avoir un rôle à jouer. Everybody has a role to play. Turn it to French. Then which means together all of us have to do what? To participate. Non, permettez-moi, l'anglais n'est pas si correct. Chaque action individuelle et communautaire compte. Ensemble, nous pouvons créer des environnements plus propres. Voilà. That should make our environment neat. Plus sain et plus résilient. Continuons encore. J'aimerais beaucoup connaître vos points de vue et vos expériences. Comment les défis liés aux déchets et à l'assainissement affectent-ils votre communauté et quelles solutions pourraient fonctionner ici? Pardon? Tournez ça en anglais. Turn to English. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. How do waste and sanitation challenges affect your community? And what solution would work here? So, ceci est très important. Donc, à propos de ceci, vous devez donner vos points de vue. Tout le monde doit parler. Voilà ce que moi j'ai comme challenge chez moi. Voilà ce que moi j'ai comme solution, problème chez moi. Ensemble, nous trouverons des solutions durables. Nous trouverons des solutions pérennes. Des solutions qui doivent durer à perpétuité. Voilà le mot. Des solutions à perpétuité. Merci beaucoup. Tournez ça en français, madame. Voilà. Ici, je suis arrivé à la fin de ma présentation et je vous dis merci et bonne journée à toutes et à tous. Mesdames, Messieurs, merci beaucoup. Cette fois-ci, nous allons faire appel à cette organisation non gouvernementale appelée Kejibaus Youth Development Initiative in Nigeria. Merci, applaudissez pour lui, pour cette fois-ci. Monsieur, votre nom?
Juju. Pardon my French, I understand just little Francais. My name is Ambassador Habitable, West Africa Youth Ambassador, and I'm also the president of Kejibaus Youth Development Initiative. Firstly, I would like to appreciate our host. That is there's Habitable village, Togo, and my colleague that were from Nigeria, Habitable Health International Organization Nigeria, and Kejibaus Youth Development Initiative. Yes, this topic is a big issue around the world. It's something we've been talking about while we were our younger age, and as we are growing, we actively involving in the process to let people know what it's all about on the environment. Even though the President Trump, had withdrawn a lot of entities, American entities, from all this platform, but we believe it's real, and we believe that we're going to make it. Firstly, we're talking about the theme is environmental challenges and sustainable solution. What I believe that locally there are several challenges in terms of environment facing each community, each country. But at the same time, we have a lot of challenges facing us that is quite universal, that is just same way. So we can use local approach to bring it to the minimum funds, and that's why we are from Nigeria to collaborate we've been doing that with other countries in Africa, to collaborate here so that the solution we really need might come from Togo to the rest of the world. It might come from Nigeria to the rest of the world. So that's why we are all one in this platform. So understanding environmental challenges, that's what I'll be saying. And I just said now that we need to really understand what is causing, what are the challenges from each community, that is from our domain. That is, we need to know how to deal with that. Then we should be able to educate people. For instance, we are from Akure in Nigeria. Not everybody in my community or the society understands English or French. So we go by, saying the solution, what it could be of damage in future, the challenges, the solution to our people, especially to the remote area in our own dialects. So I believe that the Togo as a country has several dialects which can be used to communicate with people within a certain region. Then the impact on communities, public health, and sustainable development. We're talking about the subtitle of this. The impact, if the society is good and clean, the public health, that is everybody's health, including the animals, including, though we are not going to that this afternoon, including the animals, the sea animals, the land animals, their health, our health will be so sound if we could notice the challenges of what the nation is bringing to us. Workshop objective: explore key environmental challenges at local, national, and global level. That is what I've said in less than 2 minutes about we need to exploit the key environmental challenges that is happening in one particular region, that is happening in national region. What could be the local challenges? The national might overcome that. So we should use the method of the way that the national level has overcome that to solve the same thing at the local level. Even at the local level, the global might overcome it. So that's why when you go to COP, you see every year, every 4 years at times, or every 12 months, you see them bringing another issues facing us. It means the challenges keep coming, and not funny enough, a lot of countries, they are very, very lag behind. They are very, very lag behind in implementing what is obtainable, what has been agreed upon at the international level to their countries. So as NGOs, one of our primary jobs or duties is to lobby, is to mediate with the government, with the society, that see what is going on here. It seems that there is nothing being done in our own quarter to make our earth safe for us. The third one, discuss practical strategy for sustainable. I have mentioned all this at once. We need to sit down and deliberate and discuss and think deeply what could be internationally accepted or transborder accepted within our community to see us moving on from one stage of bringing solution to the other. So today we look at our environmental challenges that affect us all. We explore how these challenges influence us. Anyways, to me, I've been coming to Togo for like almost 50 years now. But in particular, this is the first time my organization will be engaging with such organization like this to practically coming together, facing the challenges we are facing on our environment. So likewise, everybody present here today, we need to come together. We do not just come here and discuss it and stop here. We have to keep it going and interact. The practical should be interwoven within us so that we could be able to try our quota to our several parts. I've discussed that. Public health, deforestation. This deforestation is one of the key issues that we don't really talk about. We don't really talk about the deforestation. Then, this The third one, the deforestation. The deforestation, if care is not taken in terms of the way the forest is being, degraded by human activities, we cannot save this one and two. We cannot save the climate change and its local impact. We cannot save public health and environment risks if this one is not taken. For past 30 or 40 years, while I was younger, we've been taught this in school. And while growing up to now, I don't think we have any solution to it. And the solution is quite simple: tree planting, replanting, and all that. I don't think that is what we are doing. Even if you see at the subnational level in Nigeria, the green area is being brought down. The green area is being, if you come to Akure now, every green area in Akure that have been preserved by our forefather now is being brought down. Everywhere is sunny and itching. They don't really know the meaning. So it is the job of organizations such as ours to keep on lobbying for that. The political arms should be notified. They should hear us that this what they are doing is quite odd. I've been to Ogun State in my own country, the same thing. The one that those Chief Obafemi Awolowo laid down was being brought down, almost everything by Daniel, one of the former governors. So it means if our leadership are doing all these things, what are we doing there? I'm not saying we should be staging protests to fight them, but we should be staging protests to lobby for this, to stop doing this. If this thing is not alive now, all these two won't be alive. So these three areas are deeply interconnected, you can see. They are interwoven, they are interconnected. For example, poor waste management can worsen public health. Yes, poor waste management. This one can even be tackled. But this one, if government are assigned to the, bringing down of the trees in the forest, in the city without replanting, the place we are spending dues for ourselves. Thank you. Then the economic aspect of it, we've been taught we have economic trees such as mangoes and others, biennials and others, that they shade us at the same time. They are there for us to make money, but that is if we care. So that is it. So can you get it? So climate change and its local impact. I think we've gone through all this. Environmental pollution leads to diseases, respiratory, waterborne, chemical. Don't let me waste our time here. Everyone that passes through primary school is being taught this. But what are we doing to make it happen? What are we going to pass through to the next generation? It seems that the people on its own account wouldn't let this happen, because like I've said the other one, the other time, pardon me, the government, they cannot be at everywhere at a point in time. We have to be environmental conscious. We need to let our people know about what is being meant by being environmental conscious. That is how and when this thing can be perfectly applicable. Thank you. Courses on sustainable agriculture, logging. I've said this thing, deforestation, I've explained elaborately before now. So we can get to the next stage. Integrated solution, practical step for community and NGO. Yes, this I've mentioned it, how we can be involving, impacting our society. Firstly, we need to work on our networks, because I believe every NGO here, apart from these three main NGO, we have our own network. We need to intensify to our networks. It's never a child's play. It's a big job to humanity. We need to intensify. We need to regather and strengthen the way we are doing, updating the way we are doing. That is how we can get anyone. That is how NGO can, be of benefit to the society in terms of environment. So, key takeaway. Summary: environmental challenges are interconnected and impact every aspect of life. When we're talking about environment, it means human being. So human being, human life. So whatever we do or whatever man does to the nation, that is what we will get. So from now we should be learning, telling our people how to be good to nature, because that is what environment will bring back to us. That is what will driven us to lack. That is what will be driven us to last longer about the something. Small community driving intervention can be created lasting change. I think I've talked about this. Every statement here have been talked about. That is not just mere meeting, mere getting together like this. We need to work vigorously for it, and our people need to know that it's not easy. We are telling them part of life they are missing, part of activities they are missing to contribute to the environment, to make it safer for us. That is what we are telling them. That is what we should let them know. Not to look as if we are just forcing something or something new to them. That is how we can do that. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, l'ambassadeur. Thank you very much, ambassador. Nous avons bien saisi ce qu'il a dit. C'est pourquoi le Togo a une journée qu'on appelle journée de l'arbre. All what our ambassador said, what I picked inside it was one point, and it's very essential. He talked about deforestation, land deforestation. In Togo, we have one day in the year. We call it National Tree Day. It's celebrated every 1st of June. So if Nigeria can do that, I think it will be good. Every 1st of June in Togo here, we celebrate 3 days. Myself, I plant one tree in a year. You can ask anybody. So I think it's very good. I understand you. Nous t'avons bien compris. Il faut que le Nigeria imite le Togo. Nigeria should also choose one day, National Day, to plant a tree. Likewise, the way we Togolese are doing it. Thank you very much, Monsieur l'ambassadeur. Je t'apprécie. Bon, on attend vos questions. We are waiting for your questions. Oui.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mine is not a question. It's just to add one or two things to what the 2%ers or 3%ers they've said. And I would just like to pick one or two things from the last speaker. That one, he spoke about the issue of deforestation and also talked about public health, the impact of ugly environment we have on our health. Even mentioned animal. You understand? Because what affects us incredibly will affect animals as well, because we are in the same space. Now, and at the same time, he says something about we don't need to push people. That should be something that should be followed through. Not that people will push you before you can just do something for the environment. That one is very, very important. And then if you listen to the last speaker said that in Togo they have a day where they do plants. Now, when you are talking about the issue of environment, it's not something that it's cut across. And it's something that affects everybody. And it's something that everybody should find a way to contribute. For example, now, even in your environment, you can still plant a tree. In your community, at least you can still be like a environmental police, watching what is going on within your environment, telling people that they should not dump waste indiscriminately. It's not that something that government needs to tell us. It should be part and parcel of us. I think that's how it's supposed to be for a normal citizen to operate. You understand? So all these things now, we here we can serve as ambassadors in our various countries, in our various communities. You understand? And then we should try to inculcate this thing into young ones as well. Because at times it might be difficult for us to train adults new things, but it's very easy to train younger ones new stuff. You understand? So mine is just to buttress or try to stress more on what other speakers they've said. And I believe that all of us here is like a pledge that we will be environmental ambassadors in our various communities. So let me submit it. Thanks.
Merci beaucoup, notre ambassadeur. Nous avons bien saisi ce que tu as dit. Que Dieu te bénisse. Merci.
Yes, sorry, once again, I want to add to what our host said. It's not like we don't have tree planting day in Nigeria, but it's not a general thing. I don't know about other states, but Lagos State, where our organization based from, they have July 14th of every year is tree planting day. And I can remember during former Governor Fashola's tenure, he introduced and he even said every house must have flowers. Sure. But the next government that took over did not follow up. But July 14th of every year is tree planting day in Lagos. So what I would just implore all of us that are from Nigeria to maybe encourage other NGOs to, lobby their local governments, their state governments. That way they can also learn from the step that has been taken by Lagos State. So please, it's not like we don't have tree planting in Nigeria. Thank you.
I think we should contribute more.